Hey everybody, it's Christine, and today I want to talk to you about the dangers of someday thinking. You know, our minds are wonderful things, but boy do they like to time travel, right? They love to go into the past and they love to go into the future, but the present is where it's at. But man, it's hard to stay in the present moment. But we gotta be mindful. We gotta be mindful of the future tripping that we do and the someday thinking and why it causes roadblocks. So I want to go over 3 key ones that you can be aware of to maybe disengage a little bit from someday thinking. Now, before I get into the roadblocks, I do want to say I'm all for positive thinking, envisioning, really visualizing what you want to co-create and bring into your life. That's a great way to use the mind to go into the future. But a lot of times when we go into the future, we're worrying, we have fear-based thought. We're not using our mind in a way that's really getting us what we want. So here are some of the pitfalls to someday thinking. The first is we engage in when-then thinking. When I get this job, then I'll feel better about myself. When I have the relationship of my dreams, then I'll feel loved. When I lose 5 pounds, then I'll feel confident. When I quit this awful job that I hate, then I'll be in a better mood. Whatever it may be, this when-then thinking consistently reinforces a false belief that some external thing is going to give us what we desire. And we're giving away all of our power to whatever that external thing in the future is. Whatever it is you want to feel and experience, you can have today, not someday. That's where someday thinking trips us up and keeps orienting us to outside-in ways of being. One of the biggest things we're learning here on the consciousness path is to live inside out, to stop the when-then thinking and know whatever I want, happiness, success, fulfillment, security, I'm responsible for creating that inside myself right here, right now, today. So the second roadblock to someday thinking is it robs you of the beautifulness, I think I made up that word, the beauty of right now, right here, today. And if you're not grateful for where you are right now, you're never going to get to where you want to be. We have to start creating the vibration, the experience of what we want in the future right here, right now. So if you think that you're only going to be happy someday and you're not really grateful for today, you're not going to create the tomorrow you want. So be grateful for where you are right now, and that will help you get where you want to go. And the third roadblock to someday thinking I want to highlight today is how we use it to procrastinate. Someday I'll write that book. Someday I'll go to the gym. Someday I'll deal with that issue that I've never dealt with and I keep sweeping under the rug. And when we do that, we're procrastinating our success, our happiness, our growth, all of that. So stop using someday as an excuse. Whatever you want to begin, whatever you want to create, start today. If you're waiting for a sign, hey, maybe this is it. So don't use the future to procrastinate. That's an unfair way to take advantage of the future and to come up with excuses. So be mindful of these roadblocks. I like to point them out to you so you can see how they operate. We all are affected by them. But part of the path we're all on is to become conscious of when they show up so that we can redirect the mind. So bring your mind back into today, reorient to inside-out type thinking. Be so grateful for right here, right now, and whatever it is you want to start today. Don't wait for someday. Much love and many blessings. I'll see you next week.